I'm Patrick Van Can. I'm the Director of Technology at Fortune Cookie UK.
My name is Ben Morris and I'm a technical architect at Fortune Cookie.
Fortune Cookie is a digital agency, and we live and breathe digital, and we don't do anything else.
Among the many types of projects we do, and a lot of EPiServer projects, we're an EPiServer premium partner, and we've done a number of quite large EPiServer implementations for a variety of clients.
CBS Outdoor are a well-known outdoor advertising company. They wanted a website that would shine far above any other competitors in the space.
I think one of the main goals that CBS Outdoor had was they wanted to empower each individual office properly with their CMS, and they wanted to promote best practice, assert very strong branding, but also provide a really wow type user experience. They wanted to include an awful lot of images, a lot of film, a lot of animation and so forth.
And so they were basically looking for us to push the boundaries as much as possible with the user interface. And they chose to do that on the EPiServer platform on our recommendation.
This is the homepage for CBS Outdoor. There's a large hero area here, which is delivered using Shockwave Flash. Now each individual element here is completely configurable. You can choose the type of person. You can choose even the colour of the little glow there. But when you click on a person, there's a breakout. In terms of EPiServer implementations, it's actually quite straightforward, this homepage. Each of these individuals is just a single page type, which lives below the homepage there. You can add them, you can take them away, you can insert a new one. It's just using the flexibility of EPiServer page types. And these particular page types, instead of actually representing web pages that are displayed, they output XML that's picked up by the Flash library. Now this can all be changed across each international site because of course the markets are very different. So EPiServer, through the use of templates, allows us to actually feed in information to the Flash movie. One of the more interesting parts of the site from a technical point of view is the campaign gallery. This is the main meat of the site for our clients essentially. This is where they upload a huge amount of photos and video and so forth around existing campaigns and examples. And the content of each individual box here, you can sort by format, bus side, tube platform, you can sort by location, and also by sector as well. And as you can imagine, this is totally different between each territory. In a way, we've used EPiServer as a kind of relational database. You have entities such as location and sector, and you have galleries, and you have case studies, and you have images and image galleries, and you relate them to each other. And EPiServer allows you to do this. You can actually set up relationships between them.
Here's another example of where we managed to achieve some pretty cool functionality within EPiServer. This tool allows someone who was interested in placing an advertisement to create their own advertisement and see what it would look like on the underground. So you can actually upload your own piece of content to the server, and you can resize it, and then it just reformats the image so that it appears to be on the underground advertisement.
We use Shockwave Flash to host the video, and we have a master video, and each time a user uploads or draws on the actual hosting Shockwave Flash an advert of their own, we size it for each frame of the video, and then we store a copy of the video externally to the actual website. And so the actual EPiServer page templates become a conduit through which we can pass very rich content stored in a number of different locations. And there's quite a lot of complex operation in the background as well, because whenever a user uploads an image, we have to generate a unique video for them. We have to store it somewhere. We have to remember where it is. We have to tell the user. We have to allow them to recall it. All of this through EPiServer. And EPiServer's page type structure allows us to do this quite easily. Because you can hook into different data stores, because you can extend it so comfortably, then actually hosting it on the website was the easiest bit. The EPiServer editor console allows you to look at the content while you work with it as well. Because it's a property-based system, then as developers we can add properties to control pretty much any part of the page, any type of information. And then we relate these properties to the behaviour of the content when it actually works. Because EPiServer has such a rich property system, it allows you to provide very intuitive editor interfaces just through normal configuration. You don't have to write the editing interface yourself.
The real challenge for customers who want to have both content management but a lot of really exciting digital media and interactivity is how do you actually make the interactive elements manageable from within the CMS. Otherwise we end up with a situation where you can manage the news and press releases, but the flash content or the video content you have to get the agency to manage it.
Because when you consider the experience, it's not just the end user experience, i.e. people visiting the CBS Outdoor site. It's also very important to consider how things are for content editors and so forth as well. Like it or not, these people are stakeholders and very important ones. So I think that was a real challenge for us really, was how to organise content in a way that it's accessible and easy for content editors to engage with.
So within the EPiServer edit mode, the editors can actually change that video, they can change the content there, which is all within the Flash. They don't have to, there's no redeployment of Flash, no Flash skills required, just EPiServer editor skills. And that makes it really easy for them to have a very, very engaging piece of eye candy on the homepage, but they can also keep it fresh so that the case studies are always up to date. They don't have to kind of ring up the agency and pay exorbitant day rates for Flash developers to just change the video. So that's a real big win for them.
And what was absolutely critical to us was that it should be easy and flexible for them. If they want to add a new location, they could do it easily and it'd propagate across the whole site. If they want to move into new sectors, into new formats and so forth, it'll be easy for them to do. And that's why it was important for us that the editor always works with the same paradigm of page types. Rather than having to flip over into another part of the interface and add something, they can just work with the page tree, add content, and it appears on the site. Nice and simple. Another advantage of using EPiServer in this context is it's cost effective in those terms as well. There are a number of CMSs who charge their licenses on the number of content editors and so forth. EPiServer gives CBS Outdoor the flexibility to add content editors and very fine granularity of control over what elements of the site or which sites various different editors are allowed to change. The point of using a content management system is it provides you with lots of services and lots of functionality that you don't have to develop yourself, particularly something like EPiServer, where it has the editor's console, it has the flexible security system, it's already taking care of a very sophisticated multi-language capability. You don't have to worry about that. You just concentrate on providing good content, providing a user experience that your client wants and needs.